Hello, fellow meditation friends. I wanted to talk today about how to start your meditation practice. One of the things that's really easy to do when you start your meditation practice is to get stressed out, to get overwhelmed, to get frustrated. And I can say that was the beginning of my journey when I started this 12 years ago. Unfortunately, a lot of us don't understand the possibilities that come with meditation. We can have that altruistic, amazing peak experience where you're between all thoughts and you're in that perfectly zen spot. Or if you're anything like how I started out and experienced for the better part of 10 years of my meditation practice, was frustration, irritation, negative thoughts, the thoughts of all the things I had to do, all the things I'm not doing, how I'm a failure, and blah, 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 blah. And I can tell you it can be very daunting going into that space. What really helps starting out, if you can do NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, you can look it up. You can find people who can do NLP with you. And what that does is that works on your unconscious mind. It releases those negative thoughts and allows you to install new thought processes. And I can go into NLP and the unconscious and all of that at a further time. But just know, releasing that's held in the unconscious, those negative thoughts, those negative beliefs, really helps you to drop in and be able to ride the ride. What's also interesting is the further you meditate, and the longer you stick to the practice, the more you deal with those things just in doing meditation, just by going in there and sitting in that space and bringing consciousness into the unconscious. That also begins to relieve it. So when you're starting out, it's important to have very low expectations for meditation. When I finally just said, hey, I'm gonna go in and just experience my experience, that helped me a lot. Then when I went to Joe Dispenza's retreat, which I highly recommend you study and look at Joe Dispenza's modeling, his whole model is just about going in and connecting to the energy. There's a lot more that he teaches. I'm just saying that this is like the base level of what I got from him. And so when I go in meditation now, I go in with, number one, very low expectations. In fact, almost no expectations, other than to go in and be as connected to the energy as I possibly can. And so when I go in, I just feel what I feel in my body. And let me tell you, the first time I was meditating, I couldn't even feel my own toes. I couldn't even feel my own legs. Now I go in and I can feel the energy inside of me, outside of me. I don't know, I see colors. It's like I'm feeling it on all 5, 6 senses. Inner sense, outer senses. The only thing I don't really do is taste it or smell it, but maybe there's time. At any rate, I just wanted to say, having low expectations and just going in and just feeling and experiencing whatever is there is probably the best way to start your meditation practice. Get comfortable, spend as little or as much time as you feel like it. Eventually, where you get to go is a place that feels very magical. And I can tell you from my meditation 2 nights ago, I'm meditating on becoming enlightened, whatever that means. I don't even know. I'm just going for it, whatever. And as I was sitting there and I just kept repeating as I was connecting with the energy, enlighten me, enlighten me. And then I could feel and see and imagine, because it's imagination too, I could imagine myself glowing yellow and energy coming off of me. And every time I get one of those experiences, I feel just a little bit better permanently. It's beautiful. I highly recommend Joe Dispenza's meditations if you want to feel better in life. Follow his direction, take his seminars, and do NLP work. They both work on the autonomic system in the unconscious, and they make it so much easier to be in alignment with what we want to create in this world. Anyways, sending you all love. Cheers.